going, everyone? This is going to be a quick review of my experience with the ZZP Catless Downpipe. So I've had this exhaust set up on the car about 2,000 miles now, and the biggest question that I had even before I put it on was, is it going to be too loud? Is it going to be drony on the freeway? Is it just going to generally suck and be obnoxious having no mufflers and the catted downpipe? Full straight pipe. So pretty much my verdict on that is there's no mistaking, it's loud. It's a pretty loud setup of an exhaust, but it's not as annoying as I thought it would be. It's definitely daily drivable. But I will say this, with the stock downpipe here, when I had this on, I never had the back seats in the car. I just always drove without them. Nobody sits back there anyway. After I put the ZZP Catless Downpipe on, I will never take the seats out ever again. You need that. You very, very much need that. It is pretty super loud and annoying with the back seats out of the car. I mean, whatever. I'd rather roll down the windows and have that exhaust note and sacrifice 20 pounds of, additional weight gain, whatever you would save with the seats. Just to cut to the chase real quick of what I think overall of the downpipe and having, full straight pipe exhaust, I love it. I'm not going to go back. I'll probably never go quieter. It's really not that bad. I like, loud exhaust though. This is to be expected, of course, but you really don't realize this until you have the exhaust set up on your own car and you hear it for yourself. Everything is girthier in every part of the rev range, especially putting around, literally like just backing out of a parking spot in, in reverse, 1500 RPM. You can check out my video on, how everything sounds. It's just, it's girthy. It's like a little lion roar. When I'm just driving around and I let off throttle, I get lots of pops, crackles, and backfires now, which I didn't have before. And of course, the almighty no lift shift is shockingly loud. It is deafening if you're behind the car, for whoever poor soul is behind my car when I'm doing that. So the only time that the downpipe is actually annoying is when you have to go up a hill for an extended period of time. If you have to hold the RPMs at like 3,000, that's the loudest, most resonant and drony place is 3,000 RPM. So I mean, if you have to do that, just roll the windows down at that point, because yeah, it's really ringy in the cabin. I guess this would be good to mention if you don't know to expect this. Everywhere you go, you'll smell a little more gasoline. It's nothing crazy, but like, if you're in the garage, you're doing a cold start in the morning, it'll smell a little bit in the garage, but it's not anything bad. It's not like an old car. It's nothing like that. So if you have a 2.0 turbo Camaro, I'm going to break down really quick what I would do if you're trying to achieve a certain level of sound. Obviously, if you want the car quiet, just leave it stock. So if you want a little bit more sound than that, a lot of people go for the Catless Downpipe and they leave the stock muffler on, or they have two smaller mufflers, but you're just talking about, a plus $500 exhaust setup for what I think sounds just like a muffler delete. I've driven a car that had the Catless Downpipe and aftermarket Black Widow mufflers, and it's different. It sounds a hair better than just a muffler delete, but man, that's a big difference in price. I'm talking like 10 times difference in the price for, you could do a muffler delete for $80 if you go to the right place. I had it like that with the catalytic converter and a muffler delete. I just chopped it right off, put two straight pipes there. I had it like that for 70,000 miles. I mean, no issues, obviously no check engine lights. It was just really easy sound, really cheap. That's what I would do if you just want a little bit more sound. Now, if you want more sound than that, obviously there's nothing left you can do but get a Catless Downpipe, and that is my preferred exhaust setup. Now that I have it, I probably won't go back. I love it being that loud. I think even though it's the 4-cylinder Camaro, the blasphemy Camaro, I think it's doing the body style more justice, going down the road with that little bit of roar. I think it sounds pretty decent for what it is anyway. So that's my take on the ZZP Catless Downpipe. That's going to be it for this video. So with that, talk to you next time. See ya.